express ourselves because ultimately communication matters. Talk about business, you talk about entrepreneurship, you talk about UPSC interview, you talk about any business dealing, you talk about the foreign and abroad studies and travel. So what matters? Communication. You are fascinated, connected, hypnotized, mesmerized. You all are sitting here looking me, watching me, listening to me, and you are giving your eye glimpses and glances. It means you have been hypnotized because of my communication skills. And that's why what we need to understand, we also need to be a great presenter and effective communicator. And to be an effective communicator, first of all, there are three questions are arising in my mind. What are these three questions? These three questions are very simple. That what, why, and how. What is this presentation? What is this communication? This communication is to actually, communicate and connect and network with the different people. It's to just, emote and to connect, to hypnotize, to convince, to understand, and to also explain the points to other people. That is communication. Why this communication is important? This communication is important. This presentation is important because if you want to just reach to the pan India or span number of the people, unlimited number of the people, you need this. Why? Because आपकी बातों में कशिश है, आपकी बातों में ठंडक सी गलन है, आपकी बातों में दिल की जलन है, आपकी बातों में ठंडक है, आपकी बातों में गर्मी है, आपकी बात एक मरीज को बेड से उठा के चला सकती है, आपकी बात किसी मुर्दे के अंदर जान भर के हिला सकती है, आपकी बात लोगों का तलाक और लोगों से इत्तेफाक करा सकती है, आपकी बात लोगों के जज्बातों को बदल सकती है, लोगों के औकातों को बदल सकती है, लोगों के हालातों को बदल सकती है, आपकी बात आपकी सोच को बदल सकती है, लोगों की ज़हनियत को बदल सकती है, आपकी बात लोगों को नफरत और लोगों को मोहब्बत करा सकती है, आपकी बात किसी का दीवाना बना सकती है, और आपकी बात पहली ही मुलाकात में वो इंसान के सपनों में आप आने लगेंगे, आपकी बात. That is why your communication matters. आपकी बात, आपके लफ्जों में वो तासीर है, आपके लफ्जों में एक वो बात है जिससे आप किसी को भी हिप्नोटाइज कर सकते हैं, किसी को भी अपना दीवाना बना सकते हैं, किसी को भी अपनी यादों में और उसकी यादों में जा सकते हैं. That's what your communication skill is. Because the person, if somebody speaks something or someone speaks something, like that single word or the single line actually goes into our heart and deep heart. We remember it for a lifetime. Excuse me, my dadas used to say this, my papa used to say this, my bua used to say this, my mama used to say this, my teacher used to say this, my mentor used to say this, my student used to say this, my friend used to say this. I still remember it. And why you have to remember that line? क्योंकि उसमें कुछ कशिश है, कुछ मजा है, कुछ लज्जत है, कुछ स्वाद है, और वो स्वाद ही अनोखा हो जाता है, वो आपकी बातों में होती है. And that is why I think if the God has gifted us this beautiful skill, and that skill is communication skill, so you are number one. You are lucky, you are prospered, you are actually the person with the prosperity and the humiliation, you are the person with achievements, great perseverance, and you are the person with great deeds, you are the person with great information and great knowledge if you are gifted with this ultimate thing, that is communication skills. And that's why you have to and you must respect this skill, and you must utilize in the right way. You must utilize in the right way. You are going to actually showcase or show and express your communication skills, right? So are you exactly ready just to showcase yourself? I have over motivated you, but I didn't mean that, but I just want to say that. Why is it important? I have already explained you, and how to build these great skills. It's very simple. First of all, be an impactful, empathic, and a curious, and a deep and focused listener. Listen to each and every one carefully. Like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? What is he talking about? I have to put complete attention. Bhaiya bol. I'm listening. Sun lo. I'm listening completely. Like, whenever I will listen somebody, there are two ways. One thing is that I'm listening to that person, I'm gaining information, and another thing is that I'm also finding the way that how to communicate and how to express myself. That's also the one of the time Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of USA, was sitting in his office, and that time one of his colleagues asked, Abraham भाई ये बताओ कि तुम ऑफिस में बैठकर पेपर जोर से क्यों पढ़ते हो, लाउडली क्यों पढ़ते हो? Abraham Lincoln said one of the greatest line that मैं न्यूज़पेपर इसलिए जोर से पढ़ता हूँ क्योंकि जब जोर से पढ़ता हूँ तो मेरे पास दो तरीके से इंफॉर्मेशन जाती है. एक तो मेरी आंखों से इंफॉर्मेशन जा रही है, एक मेरे कानों से जा रही है. So I love reading newspaper with a loud voice, and that's why To build your confidence, you have to speak sometimes with loud voice. Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Exactly for this great communication skills.
Presentation के बाद हम showcase बन जाते हैं.
Arey, don't worry, ma'am. You have to just, understand, right?
Abhishek Mehra. Today I am here in Happiness Institute for speech, and I am very honored Mr. Abdullah gave me this opportunity to represent myself in front of you. And today my topic is how to build the confidence. There are so many students who are sitting here, and look, Aryan, he is also looking very confident today. And today I am going to give you some of the example how to build your confidence and how to motivate yourself. We seen ourselves in our daily chores. Sometimes it happens we know something but we are not able to express ourselves in front of the other. So why we are not able to express ourselves in front of the other? We have to ask ourselves why there is fear, why we are afraid from other person, why we are afraid from ourselves. If we know something, then why we are not able to express that thing in front of other? It happens many times. We go to the exam and we learn everything, we know everything, but the exam paper in just put in front of we are not able to write it down anything on the answer sheet. It happens or not?
Yes.
I don't get you. Please, can you speak louder? Yes. Yeah. So my question is there: why people are fear and from whom? Can you tell me, madam, why you are fear to increase your confidence and why you are not able to speak in front of other?
एक्चुअली में क्या होता है, जब हम अपनी थॉट्स में घिरे रहते हैं ना, तो हम खुद को इंक्रीज नहीं कर पाते हैं. हमें प्रेजेंट में प्रेजेंट रहना पड़ता है.
Then you know the answer of your question. Then why you are feared? Who is going to stop you? You are preparing. You are the UPSC aspirant, and there are so many students who are going to talk about you, and you have a really very good knowledge about everything. But still, you are not looking confident. What happened? But you are smiling. It is good for you. Smiling is good.
I fear that what other people think about if I get wrong, if I go wrong.
Yes, this is the main reason, because we think too much what people will think about us. We have to get rid this idea from our mind. Look, I have some example, live example. I am just standing in front of you. When I joined this institute on 1st January in 2024, that time I was zero. I have no confidence. I am hesitant. I was lack of confidence. But there are so many things to do or go through the method. You will build your confidence. First, practice. No matter what, practice. Never give up. The more you do, the better you become. So first you need to ask yourself if you want to grow in yourself or not. Yes. Yes? Good. So there are 2 and 3 major steps which you have to take for your growth. First, ask yourself why you are fear, what is the fear and why they are exist in you. If you are feared from the public speaking, then interact with people. Interact more. Interact at least 2 to 3 people in your daily life. If you are fear of speaking in English, then speak with yourself first. Value yourself. You don't value yourself, that's why other people won't value you. So in your mind, you have to make a note, you value yourself. And the third and the main important part, you have to do practice on daily basis. No matter what happened to you, no matter how hard is your path, no matter how many obstacles came into your path, you have to do practice on your daily basis. The more you practice, the better you became. And it is all just about thought and our mind. Sometimes it happens with us, our mind is going to play with us, and your mind is going to tell you, you cannot do this, but you have to face your fear and you have to face your mind. If you want to grow in your life, and if you want to achieve your milestone, and your goal and your milestone can be anything. It can be your job, it can be your relationship, it can be XYZ something. And always remember, first you have to fight with yourself. All always you versus you. There is no other person. That's all I want to tell you today, and hope all of you are agree with me. Yes, Miss.
Ask some questions.
Yes, please tell me.
When we go to on the stage, after
Yeah.
that we fear we shivering there.
Yeah.
So how to develop confidence that time?
Ma'am, it happens with us because we are very engaging with our mind. You have to blank your mind. You are doing very thing in your mind. Blank your mind and focus on the present moment. When you are focused on the present moment, all you have to do just perform. Don't think what other person will think about you. Just do the thing and do your best. And after the performance, never think if I should do this, if I should do that, so I will become better. On that particular moment, do everything and put all the efforts. That's all I am going to give you my suggestion.
I'm telling you when to stand there.
Yeah.
After that we want to speak something.
Yeah.
That time our mind not working properly. So
Because
what will we do that time?
it happens, madam, because we are not used to speak in front of everybody, and we are not used to speak on our daily basis to stand on the stage. It happens, it is a human nature, but it happens also when you do practice. When you practice daily and you really do hard work, you will improve yourself and you can become like me. If I can say something to you, you can also say something to
Thank
me
you
in the
so
same
much,
manner.
Abhishek. I will
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Great. Abhishek Mehra, ladies and gentlemen.